Trouble right away. Oh, boy. Trouble there. Almost all the rows. 96 of Polaro involved. The 1 of Bukowski. 28 of Sean. No, that's the 15 of Colt James in the smoke up there with no front end. 18 of Salazar. Damage on the 99 of Kerry Stapp. Wow, that's not the way we like to start the trucks. Tough break from Colt James. But I tell you, I know from experience how far it is from here to North Carolina, where Colt's from. He lives just outside of Concord now. So, with that break in the action, here we go again. 0 laps complete, a complete restart. Lights are out. Darrell looking him over. We got truck racing. Oh, much better through 1 and 2 this time. Now up turn number 2. Kerry Stapp. Oh, he's got a windshield full of hood. They're starting to flap up. Meanwhile, Rick Polaro takes the lead. Sean Paul Lehman second, side by side for third. The 1 of Bukowski, the 51 of Adam Hall. Hall losing ground. Here comes the 42 truck of Jason Marshall. Marshall not going to squeeze in this time. So now your top 5 running pretty much single file, only side-by-side battle. The 66 of Birmingham to the inside of the 99 of Stapp. Salazar in the 18 behind him. Now further back in the field, there you see Jim Albert in a 183 getting to the inside of the 61 of Arden Smith. Now getting a bumper tag there, a little bit of rubbing racing from the 81. Mark Viriel Jr. Actually scratched that 61 tonight, being driven by Joey Jenkins. So Joey, my apologies to Joey. Joey's gonna laugh when I tell him I got him wrong. So now hot spot on the racetrack is that battle for 3rd, 4th, and 5th. Bukowski in the 1, he's got it. Adam Hall in the 51 wants it. Jason Marshall, don't forget about Jason. He's in the mix too. Up front though, Rick Polaro, your leader, checking out about 3 truck lengths over. The 28 is Sean Paul Lehman. About a half a straight area behind the 3 of Jeff O'Neill. So now you got a couple of different groups. Trouble there for Stapp coming to the inside. He hung up a little bit on the apron. Oh, there you see the red rotor glow there on the 79. So Stapp now pulling off way too much damage. So now you're still a hot spot. Is that battle for 3rd spot? Bukowski in the 1, the 51 of Hall, 42 of Marshall. Sometime is by lap number 10. It's a 35-lap feature for the truck. Still 25 more laps to go. Still hot spot on the racetrack right there. That battle for 3rd. Bukowski in the 1, the 51 of Hall, the 42 of Marshall. 1, 2, actually 3rd, 4th, and 5th, not 1, 2, 3. But now a little further back, 61 of Joey Jenkins getting challenged on the inside by Jesse Salazar. Salazar takes the spot. There you see the door panel starting to flap up slightly on the 18 truck. Your leaders now, within a few laps, will start getting into some heavy traffic. First, they come up on the 3 machine. That's Jeff O'Neill. But man, this dogfight, 3rd, 4th, and 5th, still raging tall. In a few more laps, they keep racing like that. The 183 of Jim Albert will join the fun. Now Marshall, oh, look into the inside. Little love tap there on the 51 of Adam Hall. Here we go. Marshall to the inside, Hall on the outside. Woo-wee. Side by side, squeezing into turn 1 and 2. Marshall's going to end up with the spot. That opens up the door a little bit for Bo Bukowski. He now has a little bit of breathing room in 3rd place all by himself. Oh, little love tap again. Hall getting into the backside tailgate of the 42. Marshall getting a little crossed up. Here comes Hall. Back to the outside, but now joining the fun. 183 of Jim Albert looking to the inside. Woo, boy, they are racing hard. Jim Albert's not afraid to go 3 wide. But a good battle between Adam Hall and the 51, the 42 of Marshall. Now Jim Albert and the 183. So other than just a love tap here and there, guys have been playing relatively nice as hard as they're racing. Now coming up under the lap truck of Jeff O'Neill. Looks like Hall's going to get the worst end of that deal, dropping all the way back to the 6th spot. Now Jim Albert, he's come from further back in the field. He's got that low line working. Now to the inside of Marshall. Can he hold it down going into turn number 1? Oh, dirt tracking it now. Adam Hall in the 51 coming back to 4th spot. Oh, man. Coming up to complete lap number 23. Now they go off into turn number 1. Oh, Jim Albert. He talked about going to the dirt track. We got to check his GPS because he's at a pavement track. Those trucks ain't supposed to slide around like that. So this time they're going to complete lap number 24. Your leader continues to be the 96 of Polaro. He leads over the 28 of Sean Paul Lehman. You got to go all the way back about half a track length to see the number 1 of Bo Bukowski. He's 3rd. 4th spot continues to be that battle, the 51 of Adam Hall. 183 of Jim Albert now losing a little bit of ground. That 42 of Jason Marshall. And trouble, who's that spinning? That's Adam Hall in the 51. Hope everybody woes it up. Yeah, they do. So Adam Hall beating, banging up. One of the best battles we've had here in the truck class all year at Central Texas Speedway. Let's see how this goes. Polaro in the 96 on the inside. Jim Albert in the 183 on the outside. Here we go. Everybody hanging tight. Polaro, he gets a little loose, but he's on the road by himself. Now, side by side for 2nd, Sean Paul Lehman on the inside in the 28, the 183 of Jim Albert. Oh, they slide up a little bit. Here comes the 18 of Salazar to the inside of the 183. Now, Salazar back up. He's got 3rd spot. Jim Albert not having the success he wanted, starting on the outside. Now Marshall in the 42, looking to the inside of Bukowski. Slight contact, Bo, a wiggle and a jiggle, and he loses a spot. So now everybody's single file playing nice for now. But it's not exactly time to come to the pay window. Next time by, you'll see the magic fingers. You'll see Daryl Ogden now on the back straightaway. The 42 of Marshall to the inside of the 183 of Jim Albert. Meanwhile, on the front straightaway, 5 more laps to go. Oh boy, here's that battle. Firing up again. Now the one to Bo. Bo, hang on, Bo. Bo, a little wiggle and a jiggle, a little slide, a little jive. So now Adam Hahn, the 51, the closest one to the backside, the tailgate to the 1, Bo Bukowski. Can everybody play nice? They're coming up. This time will be lap number 33. Make it 2 more laps to go. So far, so good. Polaro pretty much out for a Saturday night cruise in his pick-em-up truck. They're logging white flag. One more lap around for Polaro, the zippy hippie from Canyon Lake. So into turn 3. Up out of turn number 4. It's going to be a party over a Wild Child land. Rick Polaro wins. Sean Paul Layton in second. Jesse Salazar rebounds from third. Jason Marshall in the 42, fourth. Jim Albert rounds out your top 5 here in the truck class at Central Texas Speedway. Woo, that was a barn burner. Still some good racing to go. Pro late models are next, and A-Line Super Street Stocks, and rounding out the field, the BIM Boatworks Pro Modified feature to cap it all off. At the home of fast cars and hot guitars, Central Texas Speedway. Magnum Trailers night at the races, and oh, Rick looks like he's wanting to do something fun. He doesn't like to be out showboated by Mark Kudzinski. Well, oh, come on, Rick. Golly. The good news is at least we know the rear end is not illegal because not both sides sat there and spun at the same time with the locked rear end. And the voice, the man of the hour, the tower of power, too hot to be sour, he says it much better than I can. Too sweet to be sour, there it is. It's the Iceman, Mr. Rodney Rodriguez.